as Tyson Fury calls it, a legendary fight, right?
Yeah.
The fight of the century.
Okay.
Now, I'm like, why does this guy think this is the fight of the century? So I will explain it to you, Jimmy.
Okay.
He is fighting Tyson Fury, 34-0-1, is fighting Alexander Usyk, 21-0.
I love the name.
Now, here's why this is a special fight. The winner will be crowned boxing's first undisputed heavyweight champion since 1999 when Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield, when boxing was awesome. Lewis will be there. Holyfield, they'll be there at the fight, watching the fight. Right now, Usyk is number 3. Fury is number 10. We got a fight. Jimmy, is Fury Usyk the fight of the century?
Well, if that's what's on the line for this fight, and it's the first in 25 years, then I guess you could say it's the fight of the century or quarter century. You know, I mean, Tyson Fury deserves to say that if it's true. He's 34-0. He's fighting a guy that what's his record? What's Usyk's record?
21-0.
21-0. So the first one to go down is the first to lose. It's going to be interesting. And Tyson, you know, is a boxer. You know, like he's going to piece him. He's going to have his awkward hands and stance and body, and he's going to do his thing out there. It's going to look like he's not really doing anything, and then he's going to 1-2 piece him up. You know, but calling it the fight of the century, he deserves that right, or he reserves that right to call it that if they're both undefeated, and the first time that the winner will have a united hold in the belts in 25 years. That's huge.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you this, Jimmy. It's not the fight of the century. I'll tell you what the fight of the century is. The fight of the century is in 2 months.
No.
My guy, Iron Mike.
No.
He's on the YouTube guy.
You know what?
My fight of the century.
That may be the fight of the century. You know why? Because he may kill him on live streaming service.
Jimmy,
he's coming out to hurt my man. Seriously, he's already put the hit out on him. He already let him know what it is. If you haven't seen the video of Mike Tyson training, look it up. And if you haven't seen the video of my guy who's going to get slaughtered, he needs to
years younger than him, but he is going to get murdered. Jimmy, I have to say this.
He's going to make him go back to wrestling.
I want this to happen, Jimmy. I want the winner of Fury versus Usyk to fight the winner of Tyson versus Paul. This is what we need. We need Jimmy to be like George Foreman was.
We need to get it sanctioned, right? How do we get that sanctioned?
It's simple, Jimmy. They let George Foreman fight when he was 41. Let Tyson fight at 53.
But he's a boxer, though. Paul really isn't a boxer, and Mike is retired. That's how they got this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that's going to work.
I want
and after Jake take this beating, though, this might be his last little go round. Like I'm really concerned for him.
For you think he's gonna die? You really think he's?
I'm serious. Die? Like I'm concerned for him. Like he's playing around and Mike's not. That's a recipe for disaster.
There's one guy.
Have you seen his training video? Jake Paul's now, not Mike's. Mike's is like, yo, he's in there looking like he's in the element, like. And then you look at Jason, you like, hey man, like if I was in his camp, I'd be like, say, dog, look, this is what's gonna happen. All right, we gonna blame it on some freak training accident. You ain't going in there with him. Like we just ain't. We're not going to let you do that. Like if anybody around him loves him, then I don't care what the public says because I know everybody wants to see it, including me. But his people around him, please don't let him go into that ring.
Oh, he's going to go into it, and it's going to be great. And then we're going to get Tyson versus Tyson. Tyson Fury versus Mike Tyson. That's what I want.
You know
please make that happen.
There's certain things that just shouldn't be. All right.
That
and this is one of them. This Jake Paul, Mike Tyson should not be happening.